Hey guys, Rory here from Your Golf Travel. I'm at Cobblestone Park Golf and Country Club in South Carolina, about an hour away from Augusta National, where of course I've been during this week for the 2022 Masters. So as we make our way around this golf course and obviously show you what's on offer here at Cobblestone, we're also going to talk about a few of the other options in and around Augusta in the neighbouring states, options that you might want to tag onto a Masters 2023 golf holiday, because I've got to tell you, when you're watching the world's best players compete for the green jacket on the world's most famous golf course, you definitely get the itch to play golf yourself. So let's get cracking. I'm here with my colleague Andrew, so we're going to talk to him because he was in the golf course yesterday for his first ever Masters experience, get his thoughts on what it was like to attend the Masters as a patron. But yeah, teeing off on the first, I think I'm giving Andrew about 8 shots in this match, so let's get going. Right, Andrew, not only have you made your Masters debut as a patron, you're now making your YouTube debut as well.
Jesus Christ. No pressure.
Yeah, best of luck. Fairly generous first fairway. Famous last words. Yeah, a little bit up the left, but that's a decent opener. Andrew said he hasn't played golf since October last year, so I think that's quite an acceptable first tee shot, to be fair.
I said October, not last year.
Oh well. Welcome to South Carolina, Andrew.
Is that touching ball?
That is definitely, if you move that pine cone, that ball's moving, so you're going to have to just play it the way it is. Tree's completely in the way, we're heading out in this direction. I mean, I don't know what to suggest, really. This is a spectacular YouTube debut. And if you wanted a suggestion, I would actually play that lefty, flip the club over, but you do you. That's a pretty good effort, to be fair. Has that missed the bunker as well? Even if it hasn't, that is well out from there. Hold on. Right, I've got about 120 left in. Green slightly above the ball, wind into slightly as well, so it's got a 9 iron. I think I am giving Andrew a shot on this hole, so it's certainly not over. Especially when I do that. Why? That was a pretty decent shot though. Right, I've totally forgot to hit record on that, so Andrew had a pretty similar shot to me, about 110 with the wedge into the wind up the hill. He's left it about halfway, but it's not bad. It's out, it's on the grass. So now it's kind of a short game challenge here on the first. What have we got here? New Masters putter cover. Stop. Right, Andrew, I don't think these are going to be as quick as Augusta, but I do think it's going to be
slippy, aren't they?
A bit of a slippy putt, yeah. No, you're fine. So, oi, oi, oi. For a win on the first. That's a decent effort. Half on the first. Very, very friendly. Right, Andrew, friendly half on the first. Your first day at the Masters.
Yes.
How was it?
Yeah, special. Yeah, it's kind of, it's been a long wait.
Yeah.
You know?
How long have you been in the golf industry now?
Nearly 30 years.
And you've been working for Your Golf Travel for
13.
And you've never been invited?
Never,
to the Masters?
not even not gone, never invited. But seriously, I don't bear grudges. Yeah. But it's a truly remarkable place, and I always think that some of these kind of iconic places, you know, you build them up in your head. You know, you've kind of, you know, watched that tournament since you were knee high to a nipper, and you know you read so much, you see so much, and then you actually get there, and often it doesn't match up. You know, your expectations never get met. But if anything, they were superseded yesterday. I mean, it was just something special. You know, from the atmosphere to the welcome from all the staff once you're inside. It's a truly special place, and it's chuffed to pieces.
Lovely shot. That, sir, is perfect. Yeah, well done.
There we go.
Driver's seat acquired. That could be big because it's a bit thin, but it's a great shot.
Yeah.
Sit down, sit down, sit down. Yeah, they are quick. And you can have the hole. You can have the hole, but it's fine. Right, one up, Mr. Smith. Well done. Well, that's generous, isn't it? Par 5 third hole. No shots here. Nice, generous fairway to aim into. Show us the way. Yes. Right. Ripper. Hit it wind. Push it right. That's good. Short the bunker. In the fairway. Very nice. Oh, roofed it. Right, I regret to inform you, Andrew, that I think I've hit the road, bounced miles high and miles left, and I'm in play past you and on the fairway. As Jack Nicklaus once said, golf has never been and never will be a fair game.
Never this unfair.
So we've got quite a long way in for our seconds here on this par 5. Well, Andrew hasn't used the road like I did, so yeah, another good shot. Tad heavy, but it's line-wise very good. Right, Andrew and I are both lying 4, playing a bit of ready golf, so Andrew is gonna putt. Both putting for par. Very disappointed with my wedge into the bunker, but the bunker shot was good. Oh, I think we've spent too much time at Augusta, Andrew, watching the.
It's uphill, Rory, if that helps.
Oh well. Stays at 1. Right, Andrew hit actually quite a nice tee shot. It's come up literally 3 yards short in the air, I reckon, and I don't know if you can see this on camera, but that is his lie. Total fried egg, so I am back in the driving seat on this one. Best of luck, Andrew. Oh yes, that is a pretty good effort considering that lie. Actually, that would just be a good shot even with a decent lie. Well done. As you can see, I've hit my 8 iron, absolutely ripped it. It was nice to hit one out of the middle for a change with an iron. So I'm back left of the green, got a fairly long putt for birdie, but hopefully 2 will be enough to win this hole. Oh, I've been a bit brave with that. Right, definitely not Augusta, but the greens here at Cobblestone are really pure. They run really nicely, so impressed with that element of the course so far. We've each got little testers for our pars. This would be a very, very good sandy save if this goes in, Andrew. Get in. What is such a good 3.
Over to you, Squire.
That was never anywhere else, was it? Oh, is that the earliest walk you've ever seen on a putt for negative reasons? That was disgraceful. Right, 5 holes in and Andrew has gone 3 up, so I really need to pull my finger out and get a move on. We're trying to get back in this match, but so far Cobblestone is actually a really gorgeous golf course. It's got these crazy sweeping undulations on every single hole, elevation changes, really slopey greens, quick pure greens too. So coming into spring here in South Carolina, and the course is already in absolutely fantastic condition, and it's only going to get better. 6th hole, par 5. Just gone for the driver. Gorgeous looking hole, isn't it? Yeah, that is fine. Drawing back into the middle. Yeah, good shot. Great strike. Right, 3rd shot for Andrew, pitching wedge again. That's a lovely shot again. I must say, you're playing pretty well, Andrew. Where'd that finish? Oh yeah, is that about 15 feet? Okay, I could be going 4 down here then, 'cause do you get a shot? I bet you do. Oh, we're on 6.
No.
No shot, thank God for that. And I think I need to have a little word with myself in the buggy and try and just win maybe 2 of the next 3 holes. That's the target to aim for. When I say 2 of the next 3 holes, I mean after this one. Kind of resign myself to the fact that I've lost this one. That could be so good. Right, Andrew's hit one into about 25 feet, putting to birdie. I've hit 1, 2, 3, 4 already, and I'm long and left of the green, so I've got to chip this in to have any chance of not going 4 down, but I think the writing's on the wall, and I think Andrew is 4 up at this point. Another great example of the kind of nature of cobblestone, so dramatically undulating and elevation changes, climbing back up the hill this time after a few elevated tee shots and things like that. Really impressive property. Definitely a course you kind of need to have played once or twice to kind of understand what's going on. That is a big old shove, but
What's that for a read?
yeah, I mean, I've played 5, you've played 4. Probably should hit a putt, shouldn't I? When this misses, you can have the hole. Awesome looking par 3 down the hill. You can see a little peninsula green in the background, which must be on one of the other 9s. 140 something, did you say?
Yeah, it's 141 downhill into the wind.
Lovely. What are you hitting? 9. I'm just going to chip a little 8 iron just to keep it down, you know. That's the club, that's such a good shot. Oh, stop it. Hole in 1 required for the half. Rate that as a pretty nice shot, and it's just like so bang average compared to yours. This wasn't the way this was supposed to go. And further right. Wow. Wow. I guess it doesn't really matter considering this is for a net 1. Right, I hope you're learning from what I just did, Andrew.
It's going to be right to left, isn't it?
Yeah, and quick, I think.
Coward.
Yeah, well, it's understandable. It's enough for the hole to go 5 up. Good putt. Before we head on though, talk to the guys at home a little bit about South Carolina, because the theme of the video here is, you know, where they could potentially add on their own rounds of golf after having been to Augusta itself. And obviously Cobblestone is one of those options, but there's plenty of others in the Palmetto State.
Yeah, I think there are two options really. There's the coastal South Carolina, which is obviously on the coast and about an hour and a half drive from here. So Charleston, which is a fantastic city to go and visit, is only an hour and a half from Columbia. So if you're staying in Columbia, you can head out there either before or after, and then you're on the well, you've got access to the Kiawah Island, barrier islands of Kiawah Island, Seabrook, Wild Dunes, which have got some fantastic golf. Obviously, the pinnacle of that is playing the ocean course on Kiawah Island. But you got further upstate, you can go to Hilton Head Island, which has the Heritage Tour event.
Harbour Tour, isn't it?
Yeah.
Harbour Town, sorry.
Harbour Town. And then obviously Myrtle Beach, which is a kind of golfing mecca for a lot of people here in the States, just north of that. Here in kind of what you'd call upstate South Carolina, you've got these courses around Columbia. So if you're looking for a round to complement your stay in Columbia, you've got about 3 or 4 really good golf courses, from Columbia Country Club to Cobblestone here. I'm trying to think of what the other one is, Windermere, and there's a couple of other. You head towards Augusta, towards the Reserve Club, and to Palmetto, I think is still in South Carolina, isn't it? So you've got some good options here. So whether you're looking to add on a 3 or 4 day trip on the coast, or whether you're looking to kind of complement your stay here in Columbia, there's a really good choice of courses. One thing I should say, and if you can get extremely lucky, one of the best new kind of golf setups anywhere in the US is Congaree, with 2 golf courses, and the whole thing is set up on a kind of a charitable mandate. But there's two of the best courses, and 2 of the best courses literally in the US, available just about 45 minutes from here.
Right, this is bordering on rude at this stage, Andrew. I could get quite creative with the edit and maybe make it look like I'm putting up some sort of fight.
We only played 9 holes.
I think either that or we'll play all 27 here at Cobblestone Park, and maybe I'll get back in the match that way. But yeah, par 4, blind tee shot, which is quite interesting. And Andrew is 5 up and making me look like a mug on my own channel. That'll work. Yeah, I would guess the fairway camber's back to the middle, so that's a decent shot. Bit roofy again, but it's straight. So yeah, as you can see from what Andrew just said about South Carolina, there are countless options. I was really lucky to play lots of the courses he mentioned on a South Carolina tourist board filming tour back in 2018, I think it was. And they're all absolutely fantastic. Quite a lot of commonalities amongst the courses in this part of the States. Kind of large waste areas, lakes like the one behind me, slopey, undulating courses, just like here at Cobblestone. But the absolute pick of the bunch absolutely has to be the ocean course at Kiawah Island. Harbour Town runs it a close second for me from the ones I did play, but the ocean course is totally bucket list. It's in my top 5 courses of all time. And there are 4 other courses at Kiawah Island as well. So definitely tagging on places like Kiawah Island to a Masters Tour, either before or after the event, is 100% recommended from me. But of course there are other options as well. Right, 136 in for Andrew. I've just hit a lovely, which I definitely needed, being 5 down through 7. I can't remember the last time I was 5 down through 7. Probably in my junior days. But 136, got 8 iron into the wind and off the right slightly. That's another good looking shot, to be fair. He looks like he's done himself a bit of a mischief. It's front right of the green, it's a good shot.
Ooh.
Pain?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not one to wish injury on people, but this might get me back in the game. I think he's ripped that. He's definitely suffering some pain there in the right arm. So I've got birdie putt to get myself back in this. So Andrew pine for a par. Apparently my ball is all right. It will swing from that side though, so it's going to be getting pretty close to it. Is that a concession?
Lights up.
Thank you. First part for a while. Right, ready golf continues. I am back to just the 4 down. 9th hole here on the Gold Loop at Cobblestone. Very much looking forward to a few hot dogs, Andrew. I don't know about yourself.
I'm peckish.
109ish, 115 playing maybe into the wind. Death short. It's another good shot, but I'm not sure it's getting there.
Breeze up there.
Woo. Door open.
Massive, isn't it? Good shot.
Thank you. Ooh, back-to-back lovelies and an injured opponent. Come on, we can get back in this. Alright, Andrew's just dropped one in the drop zone. Needs to get it up and down, really. I backed myself to 2-putt that. It's a lovely looking shot, a bit long, but bunker at the back. I think we can call that three up now.
Yeah, we can.
So I think it's fair to say that for North Carolina, Pinehurst leads the way. What an incredible resort Pinehurst is. It's got 9 different golf courses on site, 9 18-hole golf courses. That's a mind-boggling amount of golf when you're just in one location. Of course, the number 2 course, which I would say is one of the hardest I've ever played, is definitely jewel in the crown of Pinehurst. I mean, it definitely is going to beat up most golfers. It's such a difficult course, especially with the approaches to the greens. And while the greens might be fairly large overall, depending on where they put the pins, that then cuts the size of the green basically in quarter, and that's the only place you can hit it. Otherwise, these upturned saucer greens, which are very common of Donald Ross designs, will punish you. Obviously, I played the number 2 course back in 2018, I think, on a Masters tour with Mark Crossfield and Coach Lockin. We all absolutely loved it. I might have even snuck a cheeky win that day too.
Struck.
It's good, Ray.
Yeah, that's good.
Go on, get the bounce. Sit now, sit.
Ah, guys,
that's with a shot.
stop it. Ray for the birdie count to get joint,
Oh yeah.
and I think that secures it. Short. No,
It's not
in.
short.
Oh,
Oh yes.
Reyes.
Ah, cheer him up.
Nice.
Well done,
4
mate.
points.
That is an amazing second.
Great shot, great putt.
Yeah, well done. Thanks. Balls.
Rory's day.
Sorry, Andrew, I should have filmed that bunker shot. It was lovely.
It's a rarity, that is.
So Rory's got about 20 foot here, quite slippy downhill, slightly off the right. There we go. Nudged it down. What a putt. Oh, shaves the hole. It's good enough though, and that's 3 down
It's so fun.
with
The
9 to
greens here are
play.
awesome, aren't they? Nice and pure, nice and quick. So Andrew, I was just saying to the guys and girls at home that obviously North Carolina is another option for people on Masters tours who want to play some golf. I've been lucky enough to play at Pinehurst, play the number 2 and the number 8.
Wow.
Unbelievable experience, but I haven't done much more of North Carolina. What else is there on offer in that state? Is it a state?
It is a state,
Yeah,
very
yeah.
much a state, and the kind of the senior of the 2 Carolinas, I think. But it's, yeah, I mean, it's similar to South Carolina. I mean, it's
Yeah.
a bit more varied, I think, in terms of geography. There's a coastal area, a bit like South Carolina. It's quite rough and ready. I mean, I think they had filmed Cape Fear up around the northern part of North Carolina on the coastline. But yeah, you've got where Pinehurst is the what they call the sand belt. And there is some brilliant golf there, not just the courses at Pinehurst.
Which there are 9, if I'm right.
I think there are, yeah.
That's a crazy amount.
Yeah,
isn't it?
I mean, it's ridiculous, and you'd be right to thinking that would just dominate the area, but the kind of area, or Mid Pines, which is almost like the town, which is where a lot of it is based. But you've got three clubs that come together under one kind of collection, and you've got Mid Pines, Pine Needles, and Southern Pines, and they've both got 2 of those have got accommodation and lodging there as well. And that's a great 3-round option, particularly if Pinehurst isn't in your budget. The other options there, you've got Tobacco Road.
That place looks absolutely insane.
Yeah,
I've
I
only
mean,
ever
it's
seen
great.
photos of it, but
And these courses are a fraction of the price of Pinehurst. That's not to say you don't get the same kind of mystique and the magic of being at Pinehurst, but in terms of pure golf, they're superb golf courses.
so basically what we're saying is that Carolina, north or south,
Not a bad place. I mean, the good thing about North Carolina is you've got 2 airports.
All right.
So you can fly direct into Charlotte.
Yep.
Which is, and then you're within an hour of all those courses we mentioned.
And
The
then
other-
what, 2.5-ish to Augusta from there as well.
Well, from Charlotte Airport, yeah, you're 2.5 hours from Augusta.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
it's pretty.
And it's pretty easy. You're probably about 3 hours down to coastal South Carolina. So if you look at those Myrtle Beach or Hilton Head or Kiawah and Charleston area, so and equally you can fly into Raleigh-Durham with American Airlines, and that will put you pretty close to some of the other courses, and particularly those on the coast.
Right, 9 holes in. I fought back. I'm only 3 down. Smithy's kind of taken his foot off the gas. And we have just stopped for a couple of Yinglings and some food in the clubhouse. That kind of seems to be fairly commonplace in America. You kind of do 9, take a little break, and then go back out for 9, which I quite like. Heading into back 9, we've got 2 more destinations to talk about in terms of places you can go and find some golf courses to play on your Masters tour. It is my honour, but let's carry on with the ready golf, and I think heading into the black 9 holes, which is the signature one, Pete Dye design here. So show us the way, Smithy.